Oh, I kind of want to do the drum game, but I'm gonna have to get the drum from the other room, and then you're gonna have to really work the mic for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that excited
Oh
about
wait,
drums.
Wide Ocean Big Jacket.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's update here. All right. 3 games in a night. This is insane. Ooh. All right, so I think we got a save. We'll just start this sucker over. I bought this because it looked dumb, and it seems to be deliciously done. So let's do it, Midge. I'm gonna stop eating things.
We don't eat Velcro in this house.
My son is trying to eat Velcro. He thinks because he's fluffy, he can just munch all the Velcro. You actually want to turn this game up, I think. Maybe remember that one time we went camping? My back was all jacked up.
Ew. That was like nice camping. There was a mattress involved.
It was nice camping. I'm not gonna deny it, but you know I'm bad.
Just injured, not bad.
Were we in Tennessee?
We were not. We were in upstate New York because I wanted something close by in case you couldn't handle camping. Just drive home.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Rad.
This guy.
Just comes out of nowhere. It's true or false? Don't lie to park rangers. You have experience with park rangers.
Most of the time, true. I want to be a park
Cabin.
ranger. And
I mean, cabins are nice. I've been in nice cabins. You know, it's like, you know, me and you. You're damn hell ass smart. I'm an idiot. She's so much smarter than Brad. Brad is the dumber sibling.
at least he knows.
Who knows? Well, we're Brad now. Yeah, can't really get up to any shenanigans. We just gotta go talk to Chloe. What is it? What is a brand? You know what a brand is? It's made up.
What? I
Brand.
don't know.
They say they got brand expert.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're just doing a goof on us.
Rattlesnakes, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't even want to be around the rattlesnake morning. Watch out for snakes. Shake hands with danger. Alright, Mord's a Voltron. Got it. So we got tweens on a vacation.
Uh-oh.
Tweens doing it for themselves.
I didn't say get to the next level. You're right, Ben.
I never got to do the partner vacation as a
Nor
Ute.
I.
Well, I mean, I met your family, so I'm not surprised.
But my high school boyfriend was my best friend's stepbrother.
Yeah, but they unfortunately told me they were still weird about it.
They were super weird about it.
Shut up and take his money. You know, it reminds me of the time when I was probably about 14, one of my first friends to get a job, cashed his check for bussing tables at the bank, you see. And they accidentally paid him more. They added, I believe, an extra zero to the amount. Yeah, and so, you know, 14-year-old boy logic, such as it is, decided, if I spend it all, they can't ask for the money back. Not realizing the bank will just put, you know, a negative balance on your account and tell you to come put the difference back in. And he had spent it on records. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're moored. Who we talking to, Midge?
Well, Ben doesn't want to talk to us right now because we're hellbent on taking things to the next level, and for him, we're already at the next level because we went to the zoo together.
Okay.
So let's talk to Aunt Chloe.
Alright. Aunt Chloe, what you got for me? Aunt Chloe. So, I know you got a large family too. At what point were you allowed to refer to, you know, your relatives without, you know, the superlatives?
Only my first cousins.
Still, to this
To
day.
this day.
To this day.
I am 32 years old. Everyone gets an honorific.
Now, do I get a pass on it because I'm an idiot, or...
You get to use the English words.
Ah.
But you also get an honorific. So any of the cousins that are younger than you have to use an honorific with you. And since there's not an honorific for, like, cousin in English, because it would be weird if they called you Cousin Jeff all the time, then it's going to be whatever your relationship is in Cantonese.
So what are they going to say to me? I should know these things.
I'll have to ask Sarah.
Because
I'm a Tai, so you might be a Taikyu, but it depends.
I had tried to, you know, learn the Chinese to, you know, try and, you know, catch a bit, fit in with the family, except Mandarin is the language, you know, most of the language learning apps do, and Midge had to inform me that is not what the family speaks. And so, you know, me being an idiot was like, oh, is it like, you know, soda and pop? It is absolutely not like soda and pop.
It's a nice guess, though. And the effort is there.
It's okay, I gave up and I went back to Spanish and then Japanese. I'm working on those 4 numbers, right? Okay, we got Ben and we got Brad. Who we talking to?
Talk to Brad, get that out of the way. And maybe by the time we're done, Ben will be feeling a little more receptive to our advances.
I don't like how Brad's shirt doesn't fit him. You know, if he's doing that stretch and we're seeing that much belly, you know, you should maybe just go a size up. I see that he's a tall guy, but still.
They make big and tall t-shirts.
They do. I don't have a need for them because I'm tiny. Alright, Ben. Hey, you're out of the car. Whoa.
See? Maybe you're ready to take things to the end. No, what that.
You know, just gonna, you know, take a hoof. See, yeah, he's into it. They're gonna take a hoof. Geez, picnic table. Sure, why not? Let's check that out. Okay, is this true? You're a better camping expert than me. Every meal's picnic when you're camping.
I mean, basically.
Okay. You know, I've got many bad tattoos. Block of text, not one of them. I think I'm better off for that.
I only have some words on, not a lot of words.
You don't have the block of text. I'm speaking strictly as, you know, the popular block of text on the ribs, you know.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. We got other stuff to look at. Fire pit, sure, they're interesting. Pay attention to more to Ben.
Well, Ben has to pay attention. Their boyfriend.
So what do you think with Ben? I'm trying to suss out his drawing. Would you call that bags under his eyes?
I think Ben's tired.
Okay. Just perpetually tired. Give me a second. Alright, so what do you think? Brad and Chloe, there's some other couple they know is out camping. They don't want to check in with them?
Certainly. Bear's safe. Is there a bear in there? Is it safe against bears?
Are there bears in Bear Woods?
I mean, it would be inaccurately named if there weren't bears in Bear Woods.
I don't know. What if it's like Monster Island?
You don't know there aren't monsters on Monster Island.
Well, it's that it's an archipelago, Mitch. Come on now. Everybody knows it. Bears definitely eat people. I've seen that grizzly man. That was the point of the movie, that bears eat people.
Listen, he was there at the wrong time, and that was an aggressive bear that he didn't know. If that bear had known what a nice person he was, it wouldn't have eaten him.
No, he's doing a dipstick move. Ugh. Wind's too good to get in the safe. Alright, what else we got to check out? Whoa, whoa, you can just phase through the car. I forgot about that.
Are we dead? Does that mean we're dead?
I haven't finished this game. It could be, but I'm just gonna take a little snapperoo. Okay. Brad up to. Firewood, huh? Alright, Brad's gonna get the logs and Brad's volunteering to go along. Brad seems uncomfortable around children.
Maybe Aunt Chloanne has brought Brad along with us to see if he'd make good dad material.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what this is. That's why he's uncomfortable.
These are also at least teens, which are very weird.
Teens are super weird, but I mean, how else to know if you want kids? By, having the worst version.
They truly are the worst version. Sweet, we're gonna go to the beach. We didn't get married on a beach.
No.
Why didn't you want the romance of getting married on a beach?
Because I didn't want sand all over.
You know, you didn't want sand just in every crevice?
No, and I also didn't want randos on the beach being like, oh, look, a wedding, and then showing up and being everywhere. And I didn't want the variable of maybe a bird shitting on you. Or me.
Birds do love them. Ben's very uptight about the potty.
Maybe he's not just secure in his body yet, and that's okay. Mort is giving him a lot of pressure. Maybe he's afraid Mort's going to take advantage of him. Maybe this isn't a healthy relationship.
I mean, we don't know that it is or it isn't right now, but we need to use the bathroom, so clearly, let's go to the bathroom. Nice. We can just button mash our way into the men's room.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
And we're back. You ever built a scarecrow?
No.
Would you use a football for a head?
That's all I have.
Okay. File that away. Alan the Woodman. Utes. I think fire is a perfectly valid thing to, have the kids do.
Absolutely. You're gonna learn all kinds of skills, maybe do some outdoor cooking.
When is, the most perfect time to play with fire than when you're like 12 to 14?
And if you retain those skills to when you're an adult and, going kind of glamping, if you could find some dry wood, maybe
it warped.
you'll be able to set fire. Yeah, Glenn's just hanging out there, still holding that. Hasn't let go of that sleeping bag.
No, she had the tents before, it's subtly changed.
Okay. Glow bones. What's a glow bones?
Like, I don't know, glow stick or something? It doesn't sound fictitious. Now it's telling me to use the L button to walk. So I've been using it the whole time. Set up a 10, huh? Hey, it's a tent, Midge. Look at that. Ah, glorious.
I don't know that I've ever seen us get this far.
Maybe you went to sleep? I know I've gotten a little bit past this.
I mean, I definitely went to sleep at some point.
I mean, you do that.
Yes. To rest.
It's got a big old can of beer. It's like one of those giant Foster's keg cans.
Do love a good Foster's.
Really?
Yeah, they're my train beer of choice because I think it's hilarious.
To just have the huge can when you're just a little midge.
When I'm a tiny little midge just on the train and nobody wants to say a damn thing.
And as long as it's in the brown bag. Classic Brad, 12 or 13, I don't know. How old's my niece? Now that said, I don't know how old my niece is, except that she's a legal adult, which is why all of her behavior is irresponsible.
Yes.
I hate my niece. She's terrible.
You don't really have a relationship with her.
I don't want one because she's terrible.
Sure.
You're a clock, Brad. Oh, yes, we... Just pound him. Just pound the beer.
Oh, speaking of hating children,
Yeah?
that question you asked me earlier about that teacher who got half of her class sick.
Well, hang on. I think you should back up and share it with the class. Ha ha!
I guess. So, coming out of, and this is the question that I was about to answer, coming out of California is a report that an unmasked, unvaccinated teacher decided to have story time with her elementary school students, so she gathered them in a circle around her, as one does during elementary school story time. And anyway, the surprise ending is that half of the children caught the Delta variant because the teacher had it, and she was just spewing particles while she was enthusiastically reading this book to all these kids. I'm so glad I'm not a teacher anymore.
Yay! I mean, you know, as I've been telling Midge, I've finally had my first I wish I was still a teacher, which was when I started seeing the milk crate challenge going around, because I would just have had such horrible gallows cackles to the students coming in all beat up. Oh wow, Ben is stuck behind that tree. Interesting. We'll just leave him there. The students all beat up from doing the milk crate and not wanting to admit to it. These kids got beer. Look at these mean teens.
Oh man.
I feel like this one in the hoodie is not supposed to be chunky, but it's just like hiding stuff under there. Like,
It's too round to be chunky.
yeah, they hiding the beers.
Might be. Got a keg up under there.
Two t-shirts team. I never got into the old double t-shirt move.
No?
No, I knew a lot of people that would obsess about it, you know, to hide sweating, and I think it's just my swarthy heritage is like, if I'm gonna sweat, it's just like a faucet. Two t-shirts aren't gonna stop it. What?
Are we gonna fight some teams?
Hopefully. Yeah, Laura definitely is just a hoodie full of beers. It's a bird, Midge.
It's a Boyd.
What bird is it? You're a bird expert.
I don't know what kind of bird that is.
We're bird spotting now. We're Chloe, we like birds. I see a bird on the right. Looks like a blue jay. It's flying away. Biscuits.
Oh, looks like he's being chased by a cardinal.
Alright, let's try and loop around and track them Boyds. Oh, what are you? Where are you going? Oh, I lost you. Zoomed in too much. Oh, biscuits.
That one looked like a robin.
Why are these birds so hard to track? I just want to look at how puffy they are. Midge, why won't it let me look at the puffy birds?
I don't know.
Oop, hang on. No. This direction. There we go. Let's spy on them. What are these kids doing?
Nothing sexual, don't worry.
Alright, let's maybe see if we can catch a bird somewhere. No, there's no birds. Just children. She forgot his name.
You know, that kid.
I mean, she's not related to them, so I guess I can get it for Chloe.
But she's Aunt Chloe.
Yeah, but Brad is the actual aunt.
Okay, so Brad's the uncle, and then Aunt Chloe's the aunt by marriage?
I suppose so, yeah. Hello, Tuna. Got a cat coming in.
Hi, baby. Face all covered.
Bunch of hot dogs.
They're what? As in
Floating hot
zest?
dogs. I don't know.
Hot dogs, floating hot dogs.
Here, Midge, cook these hot dogs for me for a little bit.
Oh shit.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, I swear.
We cooked hot dogs on the fire back in 17 at Relay for like... Lord, you're so old.
What? It's only 4 years ago.
You just stick them on a stick. And stick that stick in the fire. Then stick around till they're all nice and brown. Well, you're right, Ben. That is indeed how one cooks hot dogs over a fire. Wolf them down. Oh, man. Ooh. Jeff, you're missing out on some prime singing. We're supposed to wolf them down. That's what we're supposed to do with hot dogs. And Chloe, you're the worst. Ruining my hot dog song, which is once one. More dogs. More. A very rectangular, prismatic hot dog. Hot dogs are still spinning. Alright, let's walk this way. I'm trying to cook the dogs. Dog time.
Who wants dog?
Oh yeah, baby.
We tag team and voice acting now? Is that what's happening?
I don't know, maybe, but yes, I did just throw all of the logs into the fire, Brad.
Alright, who do you want to be?
Obviously, I want to be more.
Hang on, I'm pouring my weird steroids.
Brad.
Smells the same as the other.
Oh, I don't like that.
Orange Cream Spiked Seltzer by Stewart's.
Orange cream should not smell like root beer. / the alternate.
It definitely tastes more orange.
Okay. Oh, it does. This one smells like medicine. Sweet Bradley. Sweet Bradley, what's the most important ingredient in hot dogs? I don't want to drink this. This is disgusting. Why are all these so gross?
I don't know. There's another Bud Lime in the fridge if you want to drink.
I might just switch to wine. I'm just going to drink a fucking bottle of wine by myself instead of these Stewart seltzers.
So we'll just make some wine spodioti, you know, like classy people. Put on some hillbilly music in the background.
We have cola. I'll make calamojos.
I know.
Hot!
Oh no, I'm Ben.
Ben, why are you talking to strangers?
Saying there's some stranger danger we need to think about here.
Yes, that man has a terrifying football-headed scarecrow, and he is asleep in his lawn chair, and we're just walking right up to him, and who is that? Why is Brad here?
Oh, you followed me.
What you doing, Brad? Getting me some shit?
Thought I could help. That's his voice, right?
Yes.
It's gonna grab bundle there. Oh boy, he's got the shimmies. He's doing okay.
He's young and weak. Fine. He'll grow into himself.
So, yeah, that was a 10 cost. 150 for a tent. Never bought tents growing up to do goofing, but definitely bought like a couple of rafts, such as the time I, took one down the river in the town I grew up in. It was fun. It's one of those things, you're literally like, hey, where's this river gonna go? Easy way to find out. Get a raft at Toys R Us and get in the river, see what happens.
Yeah, that was not a thing that we were ever able to do.
Well, see, that's because your parents didn't divorce until you were an adult. I was a young teen, so I was just just largely ignored, and just able to get up to shenanigans.
Yeah, I had to be way more sneaky. Just let's go get a raft and see where the river goes was not an option for the most part.
Okay, so yes, we have confirmed Brad and Chloe are married.
Okay.
I think Brad is not fully committed to this marriage.
Brad. Yeah, well, I like to think so. Maybe he's just got some self-doubt.
Why can't Brad just say, "Hey, I love my wife, kid"? Hey.
Because Brad doesn't like or know how to deal with. Oh.
Ben's like us. Well,
I'm sorry, Ben. I hoped my parents would get divorced. I didn't think they would because they kept not. Then they did.
But they stayed together for the kids.
It took them long enough, but they did, and it was better for everybody.
Yeah, it's usually how it works. Funny, huh?
You're not my buddy, Brad.
Oh. 50%, huh? So wait, 50% of marriages and in a divorce, that means this one won't, right?
Correct.
Because I already did. Sweet. I got the shitty one out of the way. Midge is the best. Midge number 1. We can talk to first.
Okay, so I'm double fisting hot dogs.
Yeah.
Chloe looks relatively bored, but she's only had a couple years. Ben just looks sad.
Well, we can only talk to Ben, Brad, or Chloe is who we are.
Oh, I'm fine.
So we got Mord.
Mord's double fisting hot dogs. Gotta obviously talk to her, and then Ben looks sad, so let's leave him his sadness for a little while.
She sits like you too. I'm really. Yeah. All right. I'm just okay.
Like fries. I want sides with my hot dog. Come on.
If you were getting served hot dogs, do you want sides, or are you just glad to have a hot dog?
Generally, I'm just glad to have a hot dog. But
Wait, applesauce with hot dog? Is that a thing?
No. If I'm having like a cookout, some potato chips. Maybe I want condiments in my hot dog.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
We used to do hot dogs and like Kraft mac and cheese when I was a kid.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. Dips with chips. Okay, I know people like that, but I don't know. I feel like,
fan.
yeah, I feel like the chips themselves are enough. Get a good chip.
I mean, good chips are great, but every now and again, you need a dip. I'm a big fan of dips.
Who we got? Ben or Brad?
Leave the poor, sad teenage boy alone.
We're gonna have to talk to him.
Well, talk to the dumb adult first.
He is such a dumb adult. I don't know, super burnt hot dogs, back when I was still eating hot dogs. Yeah, hey, they're alright.
That's the only way I like to eat hot dogs. I want that stuff, like, skin split, blister.
Like a Ripper, but it's not deep fried.
Right, like, just throw it in the toaster oven and let that stuff just...
Love these dogs. Close bringing poor Ben into this. Ben, you're too polite. You know, I think Ben needs to, like, go to computer camp or something. You know.
He didn't ask to go on this vacation. I'm sure he was strong-armed by Mort. I'm allowed to bring a friend, come on.
You're coming. But I gotta go. You're coming on vacation with me and my uncle's wife. My mom was always super excited to grill too, except she was only using the grill. It was just the most burnt up, dried out crap ever that came off that dang grill. I'm gonna make burgers. I need a bottle of catsup. These burgers are terrible.
I definitely have burgers.
Well, you told me about the steaks, which I feel like you should share.
My dad tried. But
Papa tried?
as far as he was concerned, you know, steak is meat that comes from cows. And, like, that's all you really needed to know. Not that there's, like, different cuts of steak used for different things. Some that need longer cook times. Some that have more fat. Some that, you know, require a gentle touch. Just steak is meat that comes from cow. And all steak needed to be, like, cooked to shit. To, like, the point of I'm just chewing on wood over here forever, because that was how you ate it. You ate it with ketchup and with salt, and you liked it, damn it, because steak is expensive and you should be glad we're eating steak. And then my mom, bless her, she would occasionally cook, and one day she was like, I don't want to eat steak like this, and she cooked the steak. And now I haven't had a proper steak, like an actual steak, in over a decade.
You had some of the horse.
I did have some of the horse, but steak comes from cows. Horse steak is different. But when eating steak, I want a cow to have looked at fire. That's how blue I want it. The cow saw a flame once and maybe got a little startled. That's it.
Here's how stupid Brad is, right? You know, Mord's being like, Aunt Chloe, I feel like I never we see you once a year. What do you mean you feel like you never talk to my wife, your aunt?
Every Christmas we see you. Like, alright, cool, but like, when else?
Fair enough. I was a baby for most of those Christmases. Oh, Mr. Pip. I like Mr. Pip. Oh, and gin and tonic fan. Alright. Mort is asking, what does a gin and tonic taste like? Midge, how would you describe a gin and tonic to a child?
So, fun fact, the first alcoholic beverage I ever had was a gin and tonic. No, it was a gin martini, excuse me. Gin martini, because we were at a wedding. I was 8 years old when my cousin was getting married in a beautiful restaurant off Central Park. And my mom went to the bar and she asked for a martini. And the bartender asked her vodka or gin, and she usually prefers a vodka martini, as do I. But she was feeling a little saucy, and she said, you know, I've never had gin before. So she had a gin martini, and she sipped it, and she said, this tastes like Christmas trees. And then she handed her 8-year-old daughter a gin martini, and it tastes like Christmas trees, try it. And indeed, it did taste of Christmas trees.
Thanks, Midge Mom.
And juniper is a type of evergreen, right? Maybe? I don't know. I like how juniper smells. That's really all I can give you. It had berries. They're medicinal.
Bubbly
They're
pine
spiritual.
trees. Would you count bubbly pine trees as an acceptable answer?
Yeah, it's fine. See? Like Christmas. Lord, are you really asking if Aunt Chloe brought a bottle of gin and limes and tonic water?
You
if
looking
she came
at
that prepared with limes, I would be very, very happy.
lime juice, maybe? You know, get a bottle like fresh at the store. You know, you just kind of open it, chuck it at the end of the weekend.
It's true.
Yeah. She brought her G&Ts with her.
That's really in that thermos.
Auntie Chloe needs her good time juice to get through this kid weekend.
Sounds like.
Alright, Ben or Brad, who we got? Who's your dog?
Ben looks like he's gonna fall asleep in that chair.
So Ben?
Yeah, talk to him first. He's frowning real hard.
Ben does not like to camp. Let's give Ben a flashlight.
Do I have to go pee? Is that what's going on? You giving me a flashlight so it's the lights?
Oh, it's the old, this is a magic flashlight. It'll protect you from the demons. I want to say this flashlight has none of these features. Maybe the red tint. Maybe red tint. I mean, holster possibly. You know, I got the flashlight with the holster, but that's like the old, you know, L1. Less of a holster and just like belt clip.
That's a super industrial flashlight.
There's a big boy there. Just more than this hot dog, just really appreciating, pondering,
Listen,
thinking.
Lord is trying to take things to the next level, so we're getting a little weird with dick-shaped stuff.
I also, I'm just noticing that, like, she's also just got a hot dog sitting on the chair next to her.
I told you she was double fisting the dogs.
She was. I like to think, too, that it's not just her posture, but that, like, little bump where her shorts are meeting her shirt. She's like, I'm full of hot dogs.
I mean, probably.
She is just unapologetically, and, you know, good for her. It's like,
got a hot dog, baby.
I'm gonna eat all these dogs. How many dogs you making? I'm gonna eat as many as you give me.
Well, the hot dogs were floating, so they're magic hot dogs.
You got N many hot dogs, I understand. That's right, leg kick. Vibe on that dog. Oh god, Brad's gonna toast the children. It's a terrible idea.
Is he gonna give me gin and tonic?
I don't think so. What do we have? We allowed exactly one toast, correct?
Yes. Yes, we did. And that person was given notice well in advance.
Yeah.
And then we told the DJ under no uncertain terms is anyone else allowed the microphone.
Tiered toasts, huh? I don't think Mord understands.
She doesn't because she doesn't know.
She knows she's being a midge.
Just because I like to make idiots explain that they're idiots.
You know what it means. It's funny, right? How is it funny?
Explain that to me. That horrible racist thing you said. That's
Tell
funny.
me why
Explain it to me.
Tell me why that joke you made. It's like a lot of things that are bad. Explain why should I get it? I don't get it.
I'm not laughing. Should I be laughing? I should be laughing. Why?
To the greatest fool I know, Broadly.
Oh, Chloe-Ann, you starting shit.
Damn it, Brad. Look at Brad's face.
He's the greatest fool I know. Chloe, where'd you get a cigarette?
Clothes smoking. I think Mord wants one of them smokes. Hey, she ate that half a dog that was there.
Listen, she wants a cigarette and she wants an adult beverage, gin and tonic. How am I gonna go camping if I can't, with my cool aunt and uncle, if I can't have alcohol and also a cigarette?
I mean,
and maybe take it to the next level with my boyfriend who wants nothing to do with me.
For a penny in for a pound, huh?
Obviously, that's what camping's about.
Look, you know, maybe Ben's ace and Ben's just discovering that, and that's cool. You know?
That's fine, but Mord should really stop pressuring him, because that's a shitty thing to do, Mord. You don't pressure people to do stuff they don't want to do, sexual or otherwise.
Busted. Alright, who are we talking to, Mord or Ben?
Mord is in a hot dog.
So, Ben first.
Yeah.
Brad, why aren't you a park ranger? Because those jobs are very hard to get.
They all are.
You've tried to be a park ranger.
So many times, and one day I will be. That's gonna be my retirement job.
Oh gosh, I should have made you play Firewatch. Damn it. Next time. It's about being a park ranger.
I've seen videos of people playing.
It's fun. I like it. Oh, that's Mord. Alright. Hot dog baby Mord, what you got for us?
She's stuck.
Alright, she's acknowledging it. It's animal. Hot dog animal.
Oh, Ben.
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
Probably
nothing.
not wolves, but coyotes, maybe. I mean, if you didn't use the bear safe, then
She's taking care of it. She's claiming her turf. That's why we went in the men's room before.
yes.
Mord, who are you? Peeing everywhere. Ben appreciates it. I think she wants that smokeroo. Uh-oh. Midge, Aunt Chloe, got some party juice.
How much do you have to drink? Friends.
Hang on, they're explaining. Let's see where Uncle Brad's going. Alright, empty liquor bottle. If you want to meet.
Oh, poor Ben, he's gonna piss himself.
Do you know of the Diablo?
No, but it's obvious they're doing some scary campfire game. Ben,
But you've done so. You were an overnight counselor.
I was, and we had our own myths and legends, and this guy is not one of them.
The Diablo is not yours. All right, let's learn. Let's learn about the Diablo. Fred's seeming very pleased. All right, Aunt Chloe, fill. Oh, she had a pumpkin mug. I went too quick. All right, you gotta rub the bottle. Do we have an empty bottle?
No, we got cans.
Yeah, we got a wine bottle. It's not in here.
It's fine.
All right, take turns rubbing the outside. Could explode, you know. Brad would definitely laugh in front of her. I think that's Brad's normal laugh. I'm gonna say Brad's just a creepy laugher. And closed mug. Pretty good.
It is.
And she's got flip-flops with socks on. Alright, Mord, what you got? Scary story. What is your favorite scary camp story, Midge?
Ooh. I don't know.
They are going to tell us a story, so you have time to think of one. But if you can think of one to share, I would appreciate that.
We didn't really get into, like, too much spooky stuff. It was a lot more like prank playing.
It's a shame. Alright, well, here's the scary story. Oh, the little can one. Hey, it's your favorite story, Midge.
When I was a child, that scared me so much. I was allowed to read at the dinner table for some reason. Who knows why? But I was allowed to read at the dinner table, and I was reading Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And the green ribbon was in the particular edition that I was reading. And it freaked me out so bad, I screamed and burst into tears. And ran and had to cry it out. And my parents had to explain to me that it was just a story, and maybe I didn't get to read the scary book at dinner.
You know one about a mayor eating a bunch of kids? Be a good one. Is it? Midge, look it up. Is Delectability actually a movie from the 90s, or are they messing with us?
No.
Not a movie, huh? Bastards.
It was a good pun.
Alright, Ben's got a story. Here we go. You ready for this one? The rat's in the sink.
I feel like this is a story of experience.
Still rubbing the bottle. So, hand on the end. Looks like it's tilted at an angle with the opening downward, and just kind of looks like you're just kind of bracing the butt against your fist and just turning it. All right. So anyway, hey, the rat's in the sink. Would you like to read it?
Every Saturday, when I was 6, parents would take a nap from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Sometimes I would get thirsty, and so I would use a step stool to get a glass of water from the sink to drink while I watched cartoons. One Saturday in April, I went to get a drink. Under the drain crawled a rat. A small rat with greasy gray fur and small black eyes. It ran around in the sink, but it couldn't get out. I wasn't allowed to wake up my parents. It was whimpering and squeaking. I didn't know what to do. So I tossed some shredded cheese into the sink, which it scooped up piece by piece. It disappeared back into the drain. That's the rat's missing.
All right, come on. Passing the bottle. Ward's looking up. All right, let's continue. All right, let's continue his story.
Every Saturday, then, it would be back. I could hear it squeaking and scratching. Waiting for me. And I gave it more food. Cheese, bread, hot dogs. One day, it came with a second draft. And a third. In June, there were 30. I was dumping the whole loaf of bread into the sink. Carried down to the drain.
The rat's name was Ratatouille, if only. Chloe, you're not rubbing. Okay, she's still rubbing the bottle. All right, so.
But she's doing it different.
Yeah. All right, part 3.
Finally, one week, I tried to ignore them. Turned up the volume on the TV. Could hear them. Squeaking, scratching. It started hissing. so thirsty. When I ran to the kitchen, the sink was filled with rats. Swarming, hissing, tossing each other around. I took a bag of bread and dragged the step stool over. When I was pouring the bread into the sink, I leapt up and grabbed the rat. I tried to let it go, but they grabbed my hand and started crawling onto me. Fell off the step stool. Landed hard on my back. The rats crawling all over me. They were biting my arms and my shirt. They were biting my neck. Vampire rats, oh shit. I screamed.
Brad seems concerned.
I would.
Chloe seems concerned.
Still rubbing that bottle, though.
Rubbing it differently again. Mord's into it. Alright. Part 4.
My dad came running in. He was in his boxer shorts. He was tearing the rats off me and throwing them. They started retreating, scampering back into the drain. My mom was there too, in her room. She was screaming too. She turned on the garbage disposal. Noises. Blood was splashing out of the sink. Dad pulled me up off the ground. He held me. And I saw them. Spinning. The rats in the sink. They never came back. The end. Rat treating indeed.
Rat tornado. Brad's face.
Brad is very upset.
Brad is concerned by this child. Chloe also concerned. She's not even rubbing the bottle. Mord is a little relaxed.
She's in a hot dog nap. She's having a great time.
Mord looks post-coital, alright? I'm just gonna say, hey, what's with that skeleton over there, huh?
Oh shit.
Huh? Alright, I'm just gonna... What's that up to?
The end.
Yeah. That's the end. Who should we talk to first?
Talk to Aunt Chloe. Don't wait for it up. She's happy.
Did that really happen? No. It was a little too specific, man.
Mord, you're a little freak.
Got a cat coming back.
Mord, you keep that talk out of family campfire time.
She doesn't have boundaries. Hang out with that skeleton. Talk to Brad. Excuse me. The Diablo. How would you all react to a sink full of rats? Well, geez, Midge, why don't you inform Legkick about your past vermin experiences while I clean the table?
I was living in a building that had 6 apartments in it. I was on the 2nd floor, right in the middle. Ooh. And normally we didn't really have so much of a rodent problem because we had exterminators come by. They were supposed to come by monthly on Saturdays, but if you weren't home to let them in, they, would leave a note saying, please let us in, or next time, leave a key, whatever, but nobody ever did. So after a while, the landlord decided they were sick of paying if people weren't going to be letting the exterminators in, and they just exterminated the hallways. So, we started to get mice, because you know what happens in winter? Mice get cold, they come where it's warm, and worms in the apartment building. And at first, it was like, there's 1 or 2, whatever, that's fine, but once you can see them, there's more than 1 or 2. So I tried, quite a bit of things. And it reached the point where I caught 3 mice on 1 glue trap, because glue traps, although horrible, was the only way to get the mice out of my pantry. Let's just say I made sure I was home every Saturday to let the exterminator in. But the worst of all of this was about 2 months after this had occurred and the mice population had died down. My apartment had been smelling weird for a while, and I figure, you know, it's getting warmer months. I live in a city. It's maybe just garbage smell. It's fine. Until one day I laid down on the couch, and Jeff and I were not married yet, so he was over. He was visiting. I laid down on one end of the couch, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna move this pillow because the couch smells weird. And there was a mouse corpse, and I screamed so loud. And I made Jeff take care of it for me. I couldn't handle it, even though I could handle all the trapped alive ones. The rotted corpse on my couch, I could not.
I did it because I love you so much.
I'm glad that's why you did it. Alright, so we're now...
Raspberry lime spike seltzer.
Okay, I like
this
raspberry.
This is the first one. I figured out. They smell like those A&W tablets that your cousin gave us.
So, for those of us just turning in, we are trying the new Stewart's Soda Spiked Seltzer. Not spiked soda. Spiked soda flavored seltzer. The root beer was disgusting. The orange, less disgusting.
Orange creme.
Tasted medicine. This is the raspberry lime. Jeff has been drinking them, and I think they're gross.
You take about a sip, it's like, oh god, it's terrible.
This one's better, it's still not good. Tastes like citric acid. Like, it tastes like someone has put too much citric acid in their artificial lemonade.
The smell of it, as I get to it, is rough. The taste is definitely very raspberry, which is probably the first of the 3 that actually tastes like what it says. Mm. The orange cream was much more cream than orange. Alright, let's do a Diablo there, eh? Ready.
Alright.
Are you ready?
I am ready. After Brad's story, I'm looking to go lay down.
Matches? Alright. Who we throwing in here? We can choose Mord, who looks like a fire starter. Ben, who's raising his hand.
Ben's being so polite. Let's say Ben.
Okay, I have chosen Ben before.
Is there a difference? Have you not chosen Mord before?
I don't know what happens if you choose Mord. I don't remember what happens when you choose Ben.
I was gonna say, if you remembered, then...
If you feel like Ben, we can go Ben.
I always pity Ben.
Alright, I'll let Ben do it. Are we ready?
Yes.
One match left.
Why are we wasting all the matches? Aren't we camping for several days?
I don't know, you know, they had a... I thought they had a lighter when Chloe was smoking.
They did.
I don't know what they're doing.
Well, there goes that trick.
Ha ha, Brad, you're so...
Jerk, Brad.
I don't like Brad. Really grip the match. Are they like teaching Ben how to light one?
Sounds like.
Whoa.
Ah, yes, Vapors.
Like magic. It's booze vapors, baby. It's everywhere. Mord's conclusion from the Diablo. I can't wait till I can get drunk. I want to drink a handle. Come on. Brad realizes the folly of the Diablo. Oh, Oh, Ben's in a sad home. Oh, jeez. Ben lives in a sad house.
My parents have liquor bottles around their house.
I feel like Ben's parents are drinking. Bedtime for Aunt Chloe.
Bedtime for Miss Midge.
No. I can't be entertaining alone, Midge. You know that.
Sorry.
Ooh, Night Beach, though.
I mean, I like Night Beach, but I'm actually tired.
But it's beach at night.
If this was actual beach at night, I would be up for it, but in Night Beach with Mord, when Mord's been trying to take advantage of poor sad Ben all day. Ben, you gotta protect yourself, buddy.
I actually have the red tint.
Like, stargazing, cool. All about it. I know, like, we've been trusted with the giant flashlight and, like, gender roles say we're supposed to protect our girlfriend and whatever. Especially since those mean teens were around.
They're gone now. Look at this. It's empty.
Like, I'm chill with deserted Night Beach. I love that for them. But, Ben, you're gonna get eaten by mosquitoes. There's gonna be ticks.
See if I can get Ben stuck again.
Girlfriend's gonna try to take advantage of you.
Did I do it? Yes, I did. I ditched Ben. Alright, so we ditched Ben. Now, will it just warp Ben to us? So I know we're supposed to do a thing. I've done Night Beach. They're just gonna warp Ben. Dagnabbit.
Alright. Before the thing occurs, I'm gonna call it.
Alright, Midge. Thank you for participating. No moss, Midge.